21 people have picked B, 2 people have picked C, and 2 people have picked D.
21 people picked.
Sorry,
2019?
23 people now have picked B.
It has to be C. I feel like it has to be C.
So you want to go
I'm going with
against
C,
the
my
chat
gut.
poll?
I'm going against everything.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Plat Player, the game show where I bring on streamers to see if they're smarter than the average Overwatch player. I'll break it down for those who are new here, but if you already know how the show works, feel free to skip ahead. Each streamer will get to choose from a pool of 5 students to help them out, with the default pool being 5 Platinum students. However, they can choose a higher ranked student pool to help them for a point reduction, or they could choose lower ranked students for a point multiplier. Each streamer will need to answer 10 questions with the help of not only their students, but also lifelines, such as Inversight, Duplicate, Winston's Recall, and Chat Pool. Streamers have $200 to spend on 2 lifelines of their choice, and any leftover money will go to their final score. In addition to their 2 paid lifelines, each streamer has a free automatic lifeline called Resurrect, which allows them to be saved if they get a question wrong but their student gets it correct. If they get a question wrong without being resurrected, they get put on a point penalty for each question missed, but if they get 3 questions wrong, their score gets set to 0 and they're out. Finally, if streamers make it past all 10 questions, they'll need to answer the final bonus question with no lifelines or student help to prove that they are, in fact, smarter than a Plat player. If you want to be a student on a future episode, feel free to sign up in my Discord server. You can also submit trivia to be featured on these shows by using the link in the description. Now, let's find out if today's streamer has what it takes to be smarter than a Plat player.
If you want to just go in blind, pick a random student, you can. They're all Plat students. Or if you want to maybe ask them a little bit, like, if you want to strategize and go with maybe people who have the same strengths as you early on. So like if you want to ask them like, hey, who here is good at math or whatever, you totally do that. Whatever you want to do, go ahead.
Does anyone either know lore that much or the music side of things? Anyone particularly good? Queen Bee, you? Oh, we're all... I saw Queen Bee drum first. I'll go Queen Bee.
All right, Queen Bee, get up there. Let's get it. Question number 1. We have reading, music, and art.
I prefer to go with art, I think.
Yeah, all right. Which of these skins is real? So we have A, B, C, and D.
Do I just say I want to know?
Yeah, you can talk us through it a little bit, if you want to talk us through it, or if you're super confident, you could just tell us what it is. Yeah, B. So you picked B. Your student picked C. So if you get it wrong, you cannot be rezzed. But thankfully, you got it correct. So easy first question. So now we're on to question 2. We have science as our bronze difficulty, and then we have math and English, which are both unranked.
I'll go with science.
All right, science for bronze. What does Torbjorn's craftsman perk do? A, his forge hammer can restore armor health to allies. B, turret gains increase HP. C, turret repairs heal is increased. Or D, all of the above. Talk us through it. I see the excitement.
Wait, as someone who plays a lot of Torbjorn, I know the overload perk is the one that already fills up your ammo. And I know the second one does increase the health by 25. It increases your healing by 25%. And it also can give you armor, because I remember talking about that a lot. And I didn't really get to use it that much, but it does seem pretty cool. So it is D, all the above. Your
student put A. His forge hammer can restore armor health to allies. You put D. And the answer is in fact D. But I mean, we all saw that coming. You're a pro player. You're obviously smarter than, unranked and bronze. So off to a good start. It's time to pick a new student. If you want to just pick blindly.
Any student really good at geography? I'm trying to get these 350 points right now.
Wouldn't the pro player be good at map knowledge, you think?
Well, I know, but I think can I go without a student? Or do I have...
Nah, you gotta.
All right, you're coming here, Alpha.
So we're gonna go geography, I'm assuming?
Yeah, geography.
All right, cool. Let's run it with geography. Which of these maps doesn't have a jump pad? A, Atlas. B, Malevento. I don't even know how to say that. C, Petra. Or D, Kanazaka.
I don't know many. I don't even remember which maps are which. I know Atlas 100% has a jump pad. Malevento, I can't even put... I don't even know which one it is.
It's crazy how you only know the ranked maps, huh?
No idea. And Kanazaka, I know one is like One has a statue. I think Malavento is the one with the statue and the jump pad. Hanazaka, I'm pretty sure, is the one when Kiriko came out. And I remember hearing Now Traveling to Petra a lot, but I don't remember what actual map it is.
I'm glad that it's you in the hot seat and not me, because as a ranked only player, I couldn't tell you what half these maps are either. Do you want to maybe use the lifeline early on, or what are we thinking?
I'm gonna go with Kanazaka.
All right, so question 3, Kanazaka D. Let's see what your student put. I have potentially really bad news. Question 3, your student also put D.
I believe in us.
So if it's wrong, you will not get resurrected. But thankfully, you both got it correct. So shout out to your gut and shout out to your students. Good job. All right.
I have to remember that there's whatever the map with the hole in is Petra. That's why I kept hearing it with like the broken floor.
I couldn't even tell you what Petra was. I was like, I don't even remember what this one is. But all right, cool. So bronze was up. Oh no, that was a silver question. A little bit harder than you probably thought, huh? Question 4, we got history, social studies, and music. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna go music.
Music? All right. Didn't even have to think about it. All right, let's get it.
All right. Definitely sounds like someone with 2 legs that have feet, so it can't be Junkrat. And I'm pretty sure it's Cass. I feel like Sojourn would sound more robotic-y with so many like parts. And I feel like a lot of people are playing Cass recently. I think it's gotta be Cassidy.
All right, cool. Locking it in?
Yeah.
All right. It is in fact Cassidy. Good job. We threw Ash in there to kind of throw people off, because it does sound like but yeah, you can hear the little like metal, whatever it's called. Chat saying it's called Spurs, yeah, whatever that is, yeah. All right, cool. Next question, but we need a new student. So Alpha, you got both your questions right. Let's go. Thank you, Alpha.
Nice.
It is time to pick a new student, and hopefully they are on as hot of a streak as Alpha was. So go ahead.
I'm really bad at reading and English. Wait. Okay. Is anyone really confident in history of the game? Okay, you're really if you get it wrong, I'm going to be really sad. Come here.
Question 5. So reading, history, and English. What do you want to lock in?
I'm going with history.
All right. Going for the gold. Let's see. When was Ramatra first shown to audiences? April 2017 in Overwatch Uprising, April 2019 in Overwatch Storm Rising, November 2022 in Overwatch League Season 5 Grand Finals, or December 2022 in Overwatch Season 2 launch.
I like the words Overwatch and League together, and I feel like there might have been a show match, but it's gotta be C or D. And you know what? I pulled Minty up here. I'm gonna go with like I'm gonna actually pick the one that like makes me take their answer. Wait. That's a lot. Wait.
You wanna pull up the shop and see what our options are?
Yeah. Maybe pull up the shop. All
right, cool. So for our shop, we have Inforsite. That's gonna cost 100 of your 200 balance that you have.
All right, I'm gonna do a chat poll if that's good.
Yeah,
I think cool. It has to be C or D, but I want to see if they're actually. I feel like I know the answer, but I want to see what they pick.
So what do you think the answer is?
I think it's gotta be C.
All right, cool. So, Rack, I'm going to give you the results so far. 2 people have picked A, 21 people have picked B, 2 people have picked C, and 2 people have picked D.
21 people picked it?
Sorry, 23 people now have picked B.
Wait, so Ramatra is like a character? Like a playable character, or just in the lore?
Just, so let me go back to the question. When was Ramatra first shown to audiences? So just in general.
That changes it. It has to be C. I feel like it has to be C.
So you want to go against the chat poll?
I'm going against everything.
All right. So to the 75% of people that picked B, he's going against it, and he's going to side with the 4 people that said C. All right. Locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right. When was Ramatra first shown to audiences? The answer is April 2019, Overwatch Storm Rising, which, shocker, your chat said that. But you still be in the running. Do you think that your student saved you right here?
100%. That's why I got them. That's why I got Minty.
Minty Sparkles.
Whatever their answer is, I'm gonna buy it.
before the chat poll locked in their answer, which is a little scary because they had to do this by themselves. But Minty Sparkles knows their stuff. They did, in fact, pick the right answer, along with 75% of our chat. But, you know, who cares about them, right? You know, who cares about them? Yeah. Ramacha was shown for the first time ever in April 2019 at the end of the cinematic. All right, so what this means, because your student got it right and you didn't, you can tell I love rubbing salt in the wound, huh? You have been resurrected, okay? So shout out to your student. However, you now don't have resurrect for the rest of the game. So keep that in mind. Next time you get one wrong, you will be on losing trend, all right?
Alrighty, sounds good.
Cool. Question 6. Science, art, and geography, with science being our gold level question.
You know what? I took a hit. I gotta get it back. I'm gonna go with science and gold.
Yeah, you're gonna chase your losses. All right, let's go. Science.
I gotta double down.
Gold. What happens when Moira's damaging biotic orb goes through Baptiste's amp matrix? A, the total amount of damage it deals doubles. B, the rate at which it does damage doubles. C, the orb is unaffected by amplification matrix but makes a sound. Or D, the orb is unaffected by amplification matrix. Your student has locked in their answer. How does that make you feel?
That was a quick answer.
Yeah.
I was even thinking, I swear it doubles the damage total, but I think it also doubles the rate at which it goes. Let me peek at my student's answer. I'll do like I can check my student's answer thingy for 100.
All right, cool. Do you want to go ahead and lock in your peeking at your student answer? Your chapel was free, so this is your only other lifeline. Are you sure you want to use it?
Yeah, I want to use it.
All right, so we're going to use Inforesight for 100. Your student's answer was B. The rate at which it does damage doubles. The answer is going to be revealed after this ad break. No, I'm just kidding. The answer is B. Woo! Yeah. All right, you don't have any more lifelines, but you have a new student to pick. So choose wisely, even though you don't have lifelines anymore. But, you know, they'll be there for moral support to hold your hand. So
you're coming.
All right, question 7. We have reading, music, and science. What do we want to go with?
I gotta go with science. I'm scared. I'm scared now. I don't want to do the reading, and music at Plat level is spooky right now. I'm gonna save myself.
All right. Cool. So we're going to lock in with the science. How does using Nano Boost interact with a diva who uses self-destruct immediately after it is applied? A, it boosts neither Pilot Diva nor self-destruct's damage. B, it boosts self-destruct's damage but not Pilot Diva. C, Nano Boost continues its remaining duration for Pilot form and it does not boost self-destruct. Or D, Nano Boost continues its remaining duration for Pilot form and also boosts the damage of self-destruct.
A Nano Boost on a diva. So do you Nano Boost the baby diva or the mech before it blows up?
So it says, how does using Nano Boost interact with the diva who uses self-destruct immediately after it is applied? So you would have been damage boosting like diva's mech.
It just turns the mech blue and blows up, but doesn't increase it at all. So Pilot form is baby diva, right?
Yeah.
I'd go with A. It does not boost the damage of the mech and does not also nano the diva.
Your
like the baby.
Student also put A, but they said,
Perfect.
honestly, I don't know, LMAO. So
honestly, this is why I got you. Don't worry. We're gonna bring it home.
So let's see. You couldn't get resurrected anyways, but let's see. The answer is A. You're correct. All right, you got question 7 correct.
Ivy, we got this.
Question 8, we have history, English, and art. So English is our platinum level question for this one. You get a good chunk of points for this one, but it's up to you.
Yeah, but I see the voice line identification, and I feel like that is a really strong suit, but spelling is a really hard thing for me to do. I'm not gonna lie. So, in history, I don't know too much. So I think I'm gonna go with the layup of art for now.
Which of these skins is not real?
Gotta be D, but I'll talk through it.
Yeah, talk through it.
I'm pretty sure the black and the white one were both like introduced kind of at the same time. And then C looks like it could be a skin, but I've never seen a purple diva skin, I feel like. So my thoughts are I haven't seen much purple diva skins, so I don't think it's a real skin.
Your student also put D. All right.
Let's go.
So let's see if you and
Run it
Ivy
together.
are right. It is in fact D. Ivy, thank you for your help. We are now gonna go on to our next student. I know there's a lot to
Papa,
choose
come
from.
here.
All right. We have math, social studies, and geography. We're in the platinum territory now, so you know.
All right, I'm going geography. 100%.
All right, geography. Let's get it. Question 9.
Unless it's a random map.
What was the name of the only playable map when Mischief and Magic launched in Season 5? Blizzard World, Blizzard World Magic, Overland, or Courtyard?
I feel like it can't be named Courtyard because the only other one was Lijiang Tower, Garden, or no, Night Market. So I think it was just called Night Market. Blizzard World Magic looks like too suspect of an answer. It seems planted there on purpose. Overland sounds fun, but I don't know if it's an actual map. So I'm gonna go with Blizzard World.
All right, you're gonna lock that in?
I gotta. There's nothing else I can do.
Your student also put A. So does that have you feeling pretty good and confident, knowing that your student also picked the same thing?
100%.
Yeah? Well, that sucks because you guys are both wrong. It is in fact
No.
C, Overland, which means Mr. Rack Attack, you are on losing trend. For the next question, I mean, hey, it's not bad to, you know, be on losing trend this far into the game because it's only really for question 10. So, you know, it's not terrible. But your chat now does have leverage over you saying that you got on losing trend on Are You Smarter Than Plat Player? So chat, you do get something out of this. Question 10. We have science, reading, and history.
I gotta go with science. I feel like I feel like I know enough about the game, like lore-wise, and like a little bit development-wise, but like I feel like I play the game too much that I need to know the science behind it more.
Let's get it. Science. Well, that's a lot of reading.
Yes.
Oof.
Yes.
When
Yes,
Torbjorn's
200
turret
rules.
is stuck to the bottom of an elevated life leader pedal. Who wrote this? This is scripted. Who did you pay on my team for this?
We'll fall in break before I read any of this.
When Torbjorn's turret is stuck to the bottom of an elevated life weaver pedal platform using the anchor bolts perk and nobody is standing on it, what happens? A, the pedal remains in the air for its full duration despite nobody standing on it, dropping the turret to the ground when it breaks. B, the pedal falls to the ground after 2 seconds of inactivity. However, the turret on the bottom prevents it from ever landing. C, the pedal remains in the air for its full duration despite nobody standing on it, and then both the turret and the platform break when the timer expires. Or D, the pedal falls to the ground after 2 seconds of inactivity, breaking the turret when it hits the ground.
It's gotta be D. I swear, I haven't done it before, but I feel like I know hazard wall breaks, so I think it's gotta be D. I know if like you stick a hazard wall on the bottom, it will fall and break.
How confident are you?
I hope. Now I'm not as much, but
Well,
I don't
I
have
hate
any other,
to say you are not confident enough because you should have said you know for sure because you did get it right.
Yes.
Have some confidence in yourself, Mr. Weaver Torb player.
You scared me.
Yeah, good. I like it. I like causing chaos. All right, cool. Yeah, so Raktak, you did get up to question 10 correctly. However,
Already?
you've only proved that you are as smart as a plot player right now. But now it's time to prove that you are smarter. All right, so here's how this is gonna work. You have 3 diamond level questions on the board. You can pick whichever one you want. If you get it wrong, you need to look into the camera, eye contact, deadpan, everything, and tell everybody, hi, I'm Rock Attack, and I am not smarter than a plot player. Right? We're gonna clip it. It's gonna be posted on Twitter. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna send it to your org, everything, all right? But if you get it correct, you have bragging rights. You know, hell yeah, I'm smarter than a plat player. Woo! And it's like, all right, cool, buddy. All right, cool, awesome. All right, so, you know, nothing to lose here, really, if you think about it. So, we got math, English, and science. What are we gonna go with?
I gotta like triple dip into science, I think. I don't know if I know. I feel like I'll mess up a cooldown by like 1 second and I'll be sad forever. So I'm gonna go with science again.
All right, bonus question for science.
Bastion, something like that.
I'm sweating bullets for you because
Lucio.
I would never touch the bonus science. This shit is like straight out of nightmares, but all right. By the way, did I mention it's a free response and you have no lifelines and no student? Oopsies. Team 1 Sojourn, Mercy damage boosted, Railgun, goes through Baptiste amplification matrix, and then deflected by Team 2's Genji, who is being damage boosted by Juno's orbital ray. We're not over, we're not done yet. Then, resulting railgun hits Team 1's Roadhog, who is nano boosted, and then takes a breather and is afflicted by Zenyatta's Orb of Discord. Which modifiers, A through F, did not affect the final damage result of the railgun?
So there has to be the one that's not affected.
So yeah, throughout this you're just gonna be like, oh, it's this one and this one that affected the final damage.
Sojourn's Mercy damage boosted railgun goes through a bat matrix. Both of those are fine. So those both work. And then Team 2's Genji, who is damage boosted by Juno's orbital ray. I don't actually know if that... I've never been on Genji in an orbital ray, but I don't think if your damage boosted, I don't think it increases your deflect. I could be 100% mistaken by that. The railgun hits your Roadhog, who's nano boosted. It then takes a breather. I'd say that both C, the damage boost Juno orbital ray that is being deflected, does not do anything, and the take a breather after getting shot doesn't do anything.
All right, so what are your two answers?
E and C. I'd say E and C.
Let's see. Rock attack. How are you feeling?
Like,
feel like you're.
I'm feeling like I'm in like middle school trying to find out what part of the word problem's wrong, and I'm scared.
All right.
Flashbacks.
The moment we've all been waiting for. I need you to get up close, look in your camera real quick, and I need you to say the following. I am Rack Attack, and I am smarter than a Plat Player. Let's go! All right, go ahead.
I am Rack Attack, and I am smarter than a Plat Player.
Woo! All right. How are you feeling about that one? It's a lot of words going on.
Take a breather. I'm just really bad at, like, I'm genuinely just bad at reading. Like, it's been a bad thing for me. But, like, when I was a kid. But the take a breather thing almost got me. Until I read it like 4 times. I was like, then uses a take a breather. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, if it was like before, I think it would have like, because it's the damage mitigation, right? But like, because it was after, it didn't have that. So like, yeah, it's, when I was reading this out loud, I'm like, man, poor Rack. Like, this is so like daunting. But like, if you just break it down, a lot of people in chat were saying that it's C and E. And I'm like, all right, if chat could get it, surely the pro players got this, right?
Yeah.
So, Bro You Whack was top in the leaderboards with 5,450. Let's see if you beat that. Oh, I see it happening. Oh, man.
To the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I play easy mode, and I play to win. I love to die, and I like to BRB. All systems checked out. Group up with me. 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'm here to party. GG. A giant gorilla can keep up with me. You can't be serious. I'm the queen bee. Get out of the way. I'm the MVP. Move